Gavin McKenna, the number 1 pick, heading to Penn State University.
Maddox Schultz,
top player born in 2010 in Canada.
Now here's Dupont. He scores. Landon Dupont is first in the WHL.
Jack Kaiser wrapping up an exceptional week.
Mikey Burchild with the game-winning goal.
We're back, guys. We're back. We got episode 10 here. Brady from the Prospects podcast. Big episode. You know, summer, not much happened. We're going to recap it all the big events. Ryan actually ran what? What'd you run, like an Ironman or something in the summer?
Oh, you put me on the spot. Yeah, I did an Ironman. A half Ironman a few weeks ago, so.
You've been grinding.
Other things this summer. But
yeah,
we should have had the picture, but it's fine.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I saw it. It was cool. We're going to be covering all the biggest tournaments that went down in the spring and summer. I think we got 6 tournaments or so. Let's get right into it. Philly, Ryan was there, so I'll let you start. It's like a 2010. It was a 2010 event this year. All the best 2010s in like North America pretty much were there. It was gross. Yeah. It looked good. I mean, what were your thoughts on the event?
Yeah, my boots were on the ground in Philadelphia for the 3rd year in a row. It was good. It was a really fun event. Like all the best guys were there for the most part. The final was really good. It was SDP versus East Coast Prime, 2 like loaded teams, and then Bobby Spang scored the OT winner, which I know we have the clip. We'll show it if you say it.
Yeah, let's get this clip. Was it packed? Like not really. I feel like the semis is more packed because that's when everyone like.
Yeah. So how it works is like on Sunday nights the semis. So like all the teams are still there, but Monday morning's the final, so not many people stay.
Yeah, everyone flies.
No, Monday morning's the semis, Sunday night's the quarters.
Yeah.
And then Monday afternoon is
it 3-on-3 overtime?
Yeah, it's 3-on-3 OT, but SDP tied it with like a minute left. Easton Dozark sniped. He like wheeled around the top of the right under the blue line and then just snizzed from the top of the circles.
That's an electric way to win a tournament though. 3-on-3 OT.
Yeah. This team was so fun to watch. They're so good. They've been playing together for a few years now, but their coaching staff was awesome. They're such good guys, and just as a group, they're all really, really cool guys, and they're all nasty. They're all so good. Like you could tell they've been playing together for a while. They had a few Shadow kids in their team. Carter Morris, Evan Vukovic, Drew Daly, like those guys are all studs. Daly in particular was so good all tournament. Like this is my first time watching him in person, and he was nasty. Like
well, as a D, he had 9 games played, 5 goals, 9 assists.
Yeah, so, like every time he had the puck, he controlled like the whole play. Like if you watch the videos that I posted throughout the week, like he controlled every play. His feet and like the way he moves the puck is so dynamic. Like he's so good. So then, I mean, obviously Maverick McKinnon and Henry Meyer were 2 guys on SDP, and they were both really good. 2 Minnesota guys. And then, the whole top 10 in scoring was legit. The Western Canada team was also gross. They had Pew.
Yeah, that's stacked.
Yeah, RJ Thompson, they had a bunch of studs. And then East Coast Prime too, like I just talked about. And then the other teams, the East Coast Kings, they were really good. They had some studs, so super fun to watch. They had a line of a bunch of Massachusetts kids. They had Luca Filiaggi, who we've talked about, Sam Lee, Malone Cooney, like a bunch of studs. Wilson Bemedian, another guy who was super fun to watch all week. But, overall, super good tournament. I love being there. It's so fun.
You going to go next year?
What?
You going to go next year?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's become a tradition at this point. So.
Was the SDP team like all Minnesota kids?
For the most part, yeah. I didn't get to watch them a lot just because of the schedule. I watched them, I think, like 2 or 3 times, but
because I watched them play in Nashville, and I think they made it all the way to the semis.
It was like I'm pretty sure Nashville was like the week after.
Yeah, it was.
Really.
And
And it was
they like
majority
so they're
team.
probably like a stronger team from Minnesota then, I guess, because it was all Minnesota too, and that's like every kid was from Minnesota.
Yeah, so like last year when me and you were both there, the Blades was like the Minnesota team. This year the Blades weren't.
Yeah.
So all the Minnesota kids are on SDP.
Ah, I see. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, that's a big one. I guess we'll get into the Kings of the Spring. Like I was there. It was a fun one. It's basically 2011 this year. It's kind of like Philly, where like all the best like travel teams come from North America. Pretty good tournament. East Coast Kings ended up winning it. They had a stacked team. Like, it was like all like they had that the guy who played Mount year up, the D man
Archie?
Yeah, he's
Markle?
pretty good. This is the game winning goal. Jack Cross scored it. He plays mid Fairfield. They kind of just like rolled through everyone. They went undefeated. The only close games they had was semis. I think it was 2 goals, and then they ended up winning by like one goal on an empty net here in the finals against Maroon, which is like mainly Ontario kids, and then I think a couple like Pittsburgh elite guys. But
Yeah, I watched them play. I went to a little showcase in Connecticut in start of May, maybe, or the
yeah,
middle of May. Went down for a day and I watched them play. Who was there? The Blades were there. SDP was there. So some guys. I watched Owen Moulton play.
yeah, he's insane, man.
Yeah, he's
Well,
legit so fast.
He's like the captain of his Minnesota team, and he played a year up,
Yeah,
and he put up like 100-something points.
yeah.
But yeah, so Jackson Lau was first in scoring. He's the Boston Junior Eagles guy. He put up 21 points in 8 games, which is like insane. Jack Kaiser, we'll get to him in a bit, but Brody Antonaghi, he won CSSHL Player of the Year, I think, for his age, and in my opinion, he's one of the best forwards there. He only played 6 games. His team actually like first class. His team was like all the best kids from BC, and they just ended up getting upset by like the SDP team. They beat them. This is crazy. They beat SDP 8-1 in the round robin play. Then they got rematched in the quarterfinals, and SDP beat them. So like I don't know what happened, but maybe just a bad game. But anyway, so he played 6 games. He put up 17 points, 10 goals, 7 assists. Preston Hebert, he's playing a year up next year with 2010 Marlies. He put up 17 points as well. Joey Stewart with Minnesota Blades, another Minnesota kid. I think he's playing Shattuck maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this now. Shattuck next year is going to be legit.
Yeah, for
Really
2011.
legit. They've got Owen Moulton, Joey Stewart, Jack Kaiser, and Jackson Lau are all playing for Shattuck. So 4 guys out of this top 10 are all playing for Shattuck next year. I don't even know who else. They're always kind of not late to the party. It's not the right thing to say, but like their tryouts are at like the end of September every year. So you don't know, actually not for the 14th, but for the other age groups. But they should be disgusting next year. So
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, no, they're gonna be good.
Speaking of Jack Kaiser, you know.
Yeah, we got to talk about Jack Kaiser. He's a 2012 born player from Minnesota. This is his first tournament, I think, in the spring, playing a year up. Anyway, he put up, let me see, 20 points in 8 games at King of the Spring, playing a year up. Second in scoring for the 2011. So, I mean, I watched him there. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell he's a 2012 playing against a year older kids. He was like playing first line, playing power play. I think in the semis he had a 3-point game. In the finals he had a 2-point game. So in the big games, he was right there. And then when you said he was like he won MVP at the Chowder, right? Too.
Yeah, casual 31 points in 7 games at the Chowder Cup. I mean,
was that playing a year up too, or was
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't.
No, probably not.
No, but I don't think it was. But just in general, 31 points in 7 games is unreal. It's 51 points in 15 games in just 2 tournaments playing in the spring.
Yeah, that's crazy. But he's gonna be playing Shattuck next year up with the 11's birth year. So definitely a player to keep your eye on. Probably one of the top 2012s in the States. So yeah, he's crazy to watch. Like, he's so skilled. When I watched him at Quadrant, I did like a video on him for Quench in the Quadrant tournament. and like he was playing with his own age there, and you could just tell like his shot is just like miles ahead of everyone his age. Like when he shoots the puck, like it just always goes in. It just seems like harder than everybody. So yeah, he was definitely a fun player to watch at 2011 Kings of Spring, and we want to move on to 2012s. This is in Dallas. I wasn't at this one, but this was like the best 2012. Same thing as the 2011s. All the best 2012s from North America over here. Tristan Reynolds, top 2012 in Canada. He's from Quebec. He'll be playing in the GTHL next year for the Toronto Titans. He put up 8 goals, 19 assists for 27 points in 8 games. He's definitely one of the top players in Canada. I mean, he's like, I watched him play actually like 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was last week at a camp. And like he was coming off like a broken foot, I think. And he's just like, his skating is so good. His hockey IQ is so good. So that Everest team ended up taking the tournament. And I don't think they lost a game there. I think maybe they had one close game. But I'll talk about the Canadian kids who lit it up. They were buzzing. Reynolds, and then Lance, he plays Toronto Junior Canadians, 25 points. Who else is a Canadian on this list? I think maybe that's the only – maybe that's – oh, and then the Saskatoon kid, Jordan LaBelle, another great player from Saskatoon. I got to watch him at the Quadrant tournament in Toronto. He's going to be like a top pick in the dub next year. So anyone else you want to talk about?
No, I mean, so what is this, 2012, these guys?
Yeah, this is like – so Graves played on like that. The Connecticut Junior Rangers team, I think they maybe made it to the semis. They were like mostly like they had Brayman, like most like mid-Fairfield kids from that really stacked mid-Fairfield team.
Yeah, he's a Jersey guy.
Yeah.
He won, I'm pretty sure he won MVP of the Quebec.
Yeah.
That up.
Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super educated on the 12s yet. This year is going to be the first year kind of that I watched them. But, I mean, 27 points in 8 games is like, it's all right, I guess. I mean,
yeah. And you know what's crazy too is like he messaged me, but Tristan messaged me before the tournament. He's like, just keep an eye on the scoring. So I'm not even joking. Like he knew he was going to light it up because he messaged me. He's like, just keep an eye. His line was, so Sebastian Erat, he's from Nashville, plays Nashville Junior Preds with the 12s. And he's one of the top kids in America. So that's their line right there. 1, 2, 3, all 27 points, 25 points, 22 points. So Everest is a spring program from like Vaughan, Ontario. So just north of Toronto, Ontario. And they won 4 tournaments. All 4 tournaments they played in the spring, they won. So tournament in Quadrant in Toronto, they won it. Bower Spring Shootout in Toronto, they won it. Draft Day Prospects Future, which is like a North American tournament, they won it. And then Kings of the Spring, which is like the top 2012 tournament in the spring, they won it. And they didn't lose the game. So that's just like, I mean, shout out to Everest. That's crazy. Winning 4 tournaments in the spring, back to back to back. And I don't even know if they lost a game. Maybe they lost like 1 game.
And shout out to the top, those 3 studs. I mean,
yeah. Tristan Reynolds, Colton Lance, Sebastian Erat. That is insane. We'll move on, though. We got 2011 WSI. So kind of similar to Philly, except it's in what, Sweden or Finland?
I don't know where this was.
I think it's Sweden. I think it's in Finland, actually. No, it's in Finland. It's in Finland.
It's like Slovakia.
No. It's in Finland. Anyway, it's like a Europe. It's like a Europe destination tournament. It's a pretty good tournament though. It's exactly like Philly. Like it's like a travel tournament. It's like mainly North American teams. I think Finland was there, Slovakia, Czech Knights was there. So it's kind of like international.
Pro hockey.
Yeah, pro hockey was there. We'll get into the stats. Obviously we'll talk about Cale Nickel in a second here, but Madden Deneau, we've talked about him on the podcast before. He plays like with 2 years. Like I think he was a younger year last year, and he like lit up his league, playing against kids a year older than him. So he put up 21 points in 8 games. He ended up winning the whole tournament. West Canada Prime, they were stacked. Tristan Thomas, 7 games played, so they lost in the semis, and he put up 17 points. Dominic Zelensky,
but he's actually a kid who I wish we had his stats here. I think he's a 2012 or no, 2011. He's 2011. Dude, actually, I need to pull up his stats on my phone, only prospects. Listen to these stats. It's unbelievable. this kid's stats from this past year. I think he's from Slovakia
Yeah, he's
or
from
Czech.
Czechia. One of those two.
No, he's from Austria. He's born. Bro, in the Czechia U15 league, he had 22 points in 2 games.
What?
Yeah. And then he had 95 points in 37 games
In the Slovakia league or Czech league?
in the Czech U15 league for 2 different teams. I don't know how that works, but
So he's putting up 10 points a game in that tournament.
22 points in 2 games. You can't see it. I think it's back.
9 goals in 2 games?
Yeah, and 13 assists. So
Yeah, because no one else on his team is on this list. Like, there's no other Slovakia selects player.
Mostic, I think is how you
Oh,
say it.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Kornak are both also really good and have just stupid numbers. But, I mean,
Yeah.
the guys overseas are putting
Yeah,
up.
so one kid who didn't play in this tournament that I really want to talk about from Finland is Juho Nyberg. I don't know if you heard about him. I watched him at the SWAT camp in Quebec, which was like, it's like 2 teams of like they split it up into 2 teams, like some of the best 2011 borns, like or not, but it's like U15 in Canada, so U14 America born every year. They take them and they'll bring them to Quebec in like Mount Tremblant, and it's like a ski resort place, and you stay like all together like for a week, and they have like some of the best Euros there. Players in Quebec. It's a sick camp. I got to go film it. It was insane. Like, I've never seen anything like it. So they had like a bunch of the top European players, and he was there. And he's like, he might be the best 2011 in the world. Like, I'm not even kidding. This kid is insane. And his little brother, who I think was like his little brother was like a 2013, was out there like skating with them, and he was like fitting right in. Like, he was that good. His dad's like a hockey trainer, I think, in Finland, and like this kid is crazy. In the game, they play like a scrimmage game, like a legit game with like 4 refs, like intermissions, like everything. It's like a legit game at the end of the camp. He put up a casual hattie. I think he had like 6 points in the game.
That's just nuts. But okay, so also Matis Hornak, I guess is how you say his name.
Yeah.
In Slovakia U16 league, he had 69 points in 13 games.
Like, what kind of hockey are they playing?
And then
what are these games?
And then 76 points in 26 games playing U16. So, I mean,
yeah. I mean, hey, these guys left to score, I guess. I guess they're like 10-10 games or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's high scoring over there. But Tyson Orr and Thomas Luksic are 2 other guys who are really good.
Yeah, two guys from top Ontario. I actually did like a little video with Thomas at the draft day tournament in Toronto. He's probably, I'd say, is 1 or 2 in Ontario. It plays like a really strong Vaughan Kings team. I don't think they're going to lose a game this year. They're that good. They got like 3 kids who played a year up in Toronto. They all came down and they all went to the Vaughan Kings. And even for 2010 Vaughan Kings, yeah, it's unfair. Anyway, Riley Grady, she played a draft day. He's another Vaughan Kings kid. Put up 12 points. And then Tyler Longo, he plays for Marlies, put up 11 points. Max Osgood, I got to watch him in Nashville. He's one of the really good kids on Caesars.
Yeah, he's Caesars, right?
Yeah. He put up 9 points. I think in Nashville, he played on the same team as Tristan Thomas, too. But before we get to Kale Nickel here, I just got to show this crazy goal. This might be maybe goal of the spring or summer. This was like insane. The fact they like scooped it up on his stick is crazy, like that quick.
Yeah, it was. I remember. So I covered the tournament a little bit. Like,
yeah,
on and off. It was fresh off the other WSI, so I was kind of like wanted to stay off Instagram. But he like sent me a message, or no, he didn't send me a message. I was just like, I saw he had like a hat trick this game, and I was like going through, and he had like a casual Michigan. So I was like, all right.
I mean, that might be the craziest. Like, it's so casual. It just looked like he just did it like he just does it like every game. To get it on your stick like that too, or like you're skating like pretty fast is hard. That for me was like the nastiest goal I've seen.
Started it at like before the first post too.
I know. So he gets it on his stick. So he knew he was doing it. Like right here, he's gonna hit the Michigan, and then I guess the goalie. I mean, the goalie knew it was happening too and tried to get his blocker up, but that is the craziest goal. Shout out Pro Hockey. They're another like really strong spring and summer program from Toronto. I feel like them and Everest are probably the two biggest from Toronto. And then like as you go into the States, it's probably like East Coast Kings from like are they from Mass or Connecticut, like that area?
Yeah, East Coast.
Yeah,
the Kings
East
and
Coast.
obviously the Blades are really good every year. And then just the East Coast Prime, like what they try to do is,
Also first class from BC. So they're like a newer program, I think, but
I never heard of them until that one tournament.
Yeah, so at the Quadrant, they pull like all the best kids from the whole province of like British Columbia, pretty much. I mean, that's what the 11s were. So they had like all the best kids from. They came up short at the Quadrant. They lost to like a Western Alliance team, which is like Dallas and Arizona and like all that. I think it was like Western Selects or something. But at they lost to SDP Elite. But they're like, watch out for them. They're like an elite program. Like they take all the best kids in the province. They had some studs. We'll get into Reed Nickel though. Again, 2012 born.
Kale Nickel.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Kale Nickel. His brother's
but his brother's nasty too.
So. Yeah, his brother played in Philly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did like he played for the Western Canada Prime team with like Pew and all those guys, and they did really good. And I think he was like a top scorer. Anyway, Reed. Sorry, my bad.
Done next year, I think.
Yeah, so Reed, he led another 2012 year. He led the whole tournament at WSI with the 11s as an underager. He had like what was it, 27 or
25 in
25
8 games, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, which is insane. I think he's kind of ranked like the best 2012 player in the world. I mean, obviously, if you go into like an elite tournament like this, I think this is probably the best 2011 tournament this year. And he played on a line with Madden Deneau, and they just ripped up the tournament. So as a 2012 playing a year up to lead the tournament and put up that insane number, that's just insane. So yeah, he's from Manitoba, so I think he plays in like with Brandon, maybe.
Yeah, he plays for the Brandon Wheat Kings. I think he's playing U15 next year, I would assume.
Yeah, he should probably. Well, he'd be the younger age.
In my opinion, him and Jack Kaiser are probably the two best 2012s at the moment.
Yeah, but shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kale. Obviously, great tournament. I mean, led it as an underager. That's really hard to do. Going to be a great player to watch. And yeah, I mean that's an insane tournament. What do we got next? We got the Brick tournament. I love the Brick just because the whole atmosphere, like it's such a cool rink to play in, I feel like. And this game was like, I just kind of want to talk about the finals. Shout out Pro Hockey Development Group, Toronto team. They're playing, I think it was British Columbia in the finals. Hudson Burke. This kid's insane. Like he's 2015. He plays a year up. So the Brick is like the best 9-year-olds, I think, 9 and 10-year-olds, and they play in Edmonton Mall. This is the overtime goal, though. Double overtime. I think it was 4-on-4 they were playing. He just goes end to end, picks up the puck, dangles the D-man, backhand, forehand, tucks it. And there was like, I think there was legit like 4,000 people in the mall watching this game. And then I heard on HN Live watching, they had like another 6,000 people watching the game, which is insane.
Dude, that mall was probably so loud.
I know, dude. It's crazy. And there's like 2 stories to it too. So you can watch
4 stories, I think.
Maybe. But it's just such a cool rink. I mean, it's like all the best 9. Like so many NHLers have played in this event.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Max Pacioretty's son was playing for Detroit. Like Bedard played in it. Matthews played in it. Like so many big names have came through the tournament. And it's just like such a cool atmosphere to be able to play in a mall. I'm going next year. Like I'm actually going. I'm supposed to go this year.
It's on my bucket list.
I want to go
so far. It's all the way in Edmonton. Like
yeah, I know. This and the Minnesota State Hockey Tournament, I feel like, are the 2 coolest atmosphere like tournaments. But
shout out to the Minnesota State Tournament this year. I think that me and Brady need to be there this year.
Look at the bench. Yeah, we need to be there. Look at the bench. Look how crazy. Like this is a 9 and 10-year-old tournament, and it's just so like the hockey is so good. Like
signs. One thing I always wondered, see how short the glass is? Like, what if one of these kids?
Yeah, dude, no, so I was following like pro hockey like pretty closely. Just because they're from Toronto and like I film like all their stuff. So I was kind of watching it because I filmed them like a bunch of times this Brick team at like earlier tournaments, kind of like leading up to the Brick. And like I was following them and like pucks do go out.
Yeah.
But like you're always paying like if you're not paying attention, like you can ring off the crossbar. There's a net behind, so like it can't go into any stores because there's a net behind a little like 5 feet back from the boards there where you stand. There's like a net. So if someone like snipes it off the glass, like it's not flying into Aritzia, but I mean like it might hit you in the head if you're not paying attention.
Aritzia is wild, dude.
Yeah, no, because Aritzia's right behind.
Like growing up, I was pretty legit. Like I wired the puck. Like I feel like I would.
Yeah, no, these kids shoot the puck hard. Like this is elite hockey. Like they're running power plays. They're like it's like these are the best kids in North America.
Yeah, I'm trolling. I wasn't at that tournament, but
no, I wasn't either.
I guarantee my luck if I'm there. Like I'm getting hit in the face with the puck. Guarantee it.
Yeah, I mean it's a tough one. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, the whole parents, like they all have like matching jackets and like, dude,
the signs are so cool too.
Yeah, the big head sign.
The kids like giving the parents high fives.
And when they score, they all go do the train like on their bench, and then it's the craziest atmosphere. But shout out to Hudson Burke. I mean, TSN posted the goal. I think maybe the NHL even posted it. He was on like TV. He was on like TSN here in Toronto. So shout out Hudson Burke. Insane tournament. I think he put up like 11 points. He was second in scoring. Double over. Like that's a goal he's gonna remember for the rest of his life. There's like
for sure.
That's crazy. But we'll get into USA Camp 2010 development camp. I think that's the last one we got. The last biggest event of the spring. You can kind of explain it to everyone. I don't really know what it is. So
it's basically just like it's the best group. It's all the best U14 guys from the prior year. So guys going to their U15 year, so their draft year basically.
Yeah.
All get together in New York, and there's like 8 teams or something, 9 teams, and actually I'm lying. It might be more. It might be like 10 or 12. But basically all get together and they play games for like a week. They do like camps. It's like the first look that the NTDP really takes with them.
Oh, okay.
The first look, but it's like their last huge look where they're all together in the same spot. But yeah, it was a really good event. Like I follow it every year because
it's a big event then.
Yeah, these are some of the top scorers. The guy who came in first, you can't see his name here, but it's
is it cut off? That's my bad.
Whatever. Parker Colmer had 9 points.
He's insane.
Yeah, he's nasty. Shattuck kid. He had a bunch of multi-point games. Jamie Cowell, he had a hattie in one of his last games. And then Losoro is
he's one of the top kids in the States, yeah.
He's really good, Jersey kid. He's legit. And then, those are Carter Morris, Devin Warner, Henry Butler.
Morris is another Shattuck kid, right? He's like from did he play Shattuck?
Morris?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on that East Coast Prime team.
Yeah. Okay, I remember filming him. He played like Upper Canada College.
Yeah, he's legit. He's really good. He's from Alaska, and then this past Shattuck, and he put up over 100 points. So, and then obviously Daly. We talked about him earlier, but he's really good. Buttweiler is one of those Moorhead guys. So is Easton Dozark.
Was Cullen there?
No, he's taking the summer off. But yeah, like super fun event to watch. It's cool to see all the US born guys kind of in one spot. So this season should be a ton of fun. Sorry, I'm like sick, so it's hard to.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry for the sniffles, guys.
I've been there. I mean that's pretty much it for the recap. Like those are all the big events that kind of. I feel like I don't know. Let us know if we missed any in the comments. I think we got everything. We might have missed one or two, but I feel like those are the ones that at least we kind of followed the most. I feel like spring hockey and summer hockey is just like so fun, and to me, it's kind of like growing, like kind of like AAU basketball almost. Is that crazy to say, or like where it's like best on best, which like you don't really get to see in the winter time, and I love it. I think it's great to like maybe do like 3 or 4 tournaments, like a spring, and just kind of like go to all the tournaments and like see where you're at. Because in the winter, you don't really get to like play all these kids from different states and countries.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is that in the winter it's like super serious, right?
Yeah.
Dial it in, go to the hotel and take a nap. But like spring and summer is like have fun. Like go to, if you're in Nashville, like going downtown, all the restaurants, like seeing all that stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of like destination ones, like even Philly. I mean, you go see like
You have
when
to
I
take
was
it
there
as serious compared to like winter hockey. So
yeah.
just having fun. But I think it's also like we try our best to cover the spring and summer, but for me, it's kind of just like relax a little bit.
Yeah, I'm actually more busy in the summer because I do tournaments every weekend.
Opposite.
But I love it though. I think it's great. I know like there's people who are like, oh, you shouldn't be doing like all these tournaments. Like you should be going to train.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. Like obviously, like to go to like Nashville with your family and like play an elite tournament is like something you'll never be able to do in the wintertime.
Yeah, and like looking back on it too, and like it's probably so cool. Like for me, when I was younger, we would always turn tournaments. Like my family would always turn tournaments into like vacation. Like
yeah, I mean, there's like
Chicago and like places like that. Like you're not just there for hockey. Like go see the town and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's great, especially like all the like all these tournaments, like all the big ones at least have like some media now, and it's growing, which is good. And I mean it's kind of gonna turn into like best on best, like even more like in the like as more as it goes. Like these tournaments are getting bigger and bigger. I think Nashville had like 40 teams, and like every single team there was like legit. Like they were the best kids from their area. I'm sure same was with Philly. Like they're all the best kids. So I think it's great. Like I think it's great with like spring and summer hockey. I mean, there's some kids who do like 10 tournaments, but
yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just I feel like they're at the age too where kind of your limit.
Yeah,
it's just fun. Like it's not. I don't even know how to explain it, but like
I mean, I was at the Coach Chippy Cup.
Oh.
That was fun, bro. Like that's like it's like every level mixed into one, and you just go out with your buddies and like make a team and show up.
Yeah, that's probably pretty fun to do.
Coach Chippy was on the bench. I was filming it. It was so fun. So I think
you signed that weekend, Brady.
I don't know, maybe like 30. It was more jerseys. It was fun though. Like I think summer hockey and spring hockey is some of the most fun hockey. I remember like I used to play a bunch, and it was some of the most fun hockey I ever played.
Yeah, because it's not serious. You just go.
Yeah, dude, you go with your buddies. Like it's just fun. I feel like Philly and stuff like maybe is a little like more serious, but like some of the tournaments, like you get to like go see like different states, different countries. Like for the 2011s, imagine traveling to like Finland for a tournament. Like that's insane.
Yeah, and like you just vacate. Like I don't really want to get in this conversation, but I talked to like some of my buddies, and I was like, it's just I sound like such an idiot. I don't even want to say this, but there's definitely people like I think about other places like Italy and like Greece and stuff, like people who live there. Like imagine living in like Italy or Greece, but they probably think the same thing. They're like, oh, they live in the US, they're probably so lucky. Like
yeah, no, it's crazy.
I probably sound like such a moron.
No,
you're probably.
I mean, they do like WSIs in like Prague.
Yeah, like they do it everywhere. The Czech Republic, Slovakia.
Yeah, and I know the girls from WSI too get to go to France. So imagine like traveling all around and like doing like that, like going to France for a week with your family. I think I love it. I actually some of my favorite hockey to film is in the spring. Like at the Quench World Invite in Toronto, that was my favorite tournament I did this summer.
It's also amazing walking out of a rink and it's warm outside.
Yeah, dude. Well, I wear like a jacket in the rink to film, so I hate it.
Walking out of a rink into the cold, ugh.
Yeah,
walking out of the rink into the warm is a game changer.
Yeah, we're just kind of rambling now, but yeah, I like this. What emoji should we go with? We got for the first 5 people. We would do this every episode. If you're just tuning, if this is your first time watching or listening, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much. We covered a lot of tournaments. It's been a long episode. Ryan, do you got an emoji for us? If you want us to follow you back on Instagram, we're gonna be following back the first 5 people who DM us this emoji.
Hold on, I'm looking. I'm looking.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, we do this every episode. We're like, we want to like give back to the people who stay the whole episode. So we're gonna be following back a couple people. We'll shoot you a like, give you a follow. Okay, what emoji?
Well, I think it's the start and we're just heating up here for season 2. So we're going to do the toaster emoji.
Okay, I like that. So
Chat.
if you want to follow back on Instagram and you stayed to the end, DM us on Instagram at Brady Films Prospects Podcast, the toaster emoji. And the first 5 people will hit you with a follow back.
Follow back. Follow us on the TikTok, the IG, all the good stuff.
Yeah, we got TikTok and Instagram. If you want to see like extra little clips from the podcast, go follow us on there. But that's pretty much it. We got an episode probably next week covering this upcoming season. And see you guys next week.
Peace, gang.